Hi everyone, Rainey with the American School of Hypnosis, and today I'm going to answer another question from our long list of questions from our viewers, and it goes like this. I'm a practitioner. My main concern is convincing clients to return for at least one or two follow-up sessions. Too many come in for one visit and I don't hear from them again. Often I'm hesitant to call them because I don't want to invade their privacy in the event they don't want anyone else to know that they're seeking my help, for either their spouse or their employer, etc., for their issues. Great question. Well, first thing, if you're afraid of calling them, find out in the first session if it's okay to call them or if this is private. It'd be a good thing to put right on the intake sheet, so that way if you do need to call, it won't be a problem. How do you get people to come back for a second or third session? Well, it all depends on how you described your sessions. If you told them this is a group of 4 sessions, now you can give a discount for the 4 and have them pay in advance. Or you can tell them that if you don't call us within a 24-hour period, you're going to be charged for the session. Now, in the first session, you would have to take their credit card. And again, if they don't call you within a 24-hour period, you can charge them if they don't cancel. Now, I didn't like doing that, but again, this is a business, and if you're having a lot of people cancel, that's important to do. But probably the best way of doing this is to explain to them how hypnosis works. First of all, these people are coming to see you because they want to be helped. Let's use smoking, for example. Somebody comes to see you and you say, I can help you to quit smoking, but you have to come for at least 4 sessions. Of course, and I have them listen to a an audio tape that I give them every day in between, but that's a whole different topic. But they have to come see me for at least 4 sessions. If you do the program will work. If you don't, you're on your own. Now, why 4 sessions? How long have you smoked? Most people that come to see you to quit smoking have smoked, I don't know, anywhere from, I think the average is 15 to 20 years. So you created a habit of smoking, didn't you? It took many years to develop this habit to the point where it is now, where you're having a hard time quitting. That's why you're here to see me. So to think that you can come to see me for 1 hour and never think about smoking again is kind of naive, isn't it? Watch them. They're going to kind of squirm and go, well, yeah, okay. 1 hour doesn't create a habit. You've created a habit of smoking or whatever habit they've created, and you're going to have to create a habit of becoming a non-smoker as well. With hypnosis, hypnosis will be the strongest helpmate you've ever had, but in order to change a habit, you need to develop another habit of a positive behavior. Habits are not created in one day. Habits are created through repetition. Any habit you have, thinking, walking, talking, riding a bicycle, playing baseball, what are you good at? It took time through repetition to become good at it. You think the first time you ever learned how to juggle, you could just take 3 or 5 things and start juggling them? No, it took a lot of practice. Repetition creates habit. Habit creates belief. It creates your personality. Everything you do started from a habit. So if you want to be a non-smoker, you have to create a habit of being a non-smoker. So that's going to take 4 weeks, because it takes usually a minimum, statistics say a minimum of 21 days, the average, low average, but I like to say 30 days, a minimum of 30 days of repetition to create a habit. So that's your 4 weeks. And that's why I give them something to listen to, a CD or an MP3 every day in between. It can be a recording of their session or just teach them self-hypnosis. As long as they have the suggestion going into their head every day, they will quit. They will change, because that's how habits are developed. If they don't follow it, they don't. Another way to look at it, if somebody has pneumonia, doctor prescribes to them, here, I want you to take this regimen of, antibiotics. And he says you have to take it for 10 days and the pneumonia will go away. But what happens? They take the antibiotic for the first day and they feel good. Okay, but that's how antibiotics work. It kicks in right away, but it takes the entire regimen to kill the pneumonia. You see what I mean? It takes a while to work at it. So if they take the antibiotics for one day and say, I feel great, and they quit, pneumonia comes back within a day or two. It's the same thing with hypnosis. When you leave my office for your first session, you're going to walk out and say, this is the greatest thing since buttered bread. You're going to feel like I'm a non-smoker because hypnosis works. You feel great for an average of 3 to 5 days if it's not repeated. And you go back, most people, not all, most people will go back to their previous behavior. They haven't developed a habit, just like antibiotics, they haven't killed the pneumonia. Okay, so they need to go to your session and then have it repeated so they never hit that 3 to 5 days until it becomes a habit, which is about 30 days. Now they've created a new habit of being a non-smoker or whatever behavior they came to see you. Now, I explain this to my clients in the pre-session. So if you want to be successful, you need to develop a habit of being successful. You need to commit to these 4 sessions. If you don't, you're wasting your own money. That sets a whole different mindset. So go ahead and do that and let them know. Once I started doing that with people years ago, I really didn't have to do the I'm going to charge you, because the majority of them did come back, except for the ones that really didn't want to be there. The ones that might be coming to quit smoking because their wife or their mother or their spouse, whoever wants them to quit, but not them. You should have found that out in the first session, and they shouldn't have been there anyway. They need to come because they want to be there. So I hope that helps. And I'd like to thank all of you for watching, and have a wonderful day. Don't forget to comment. Bye-bye.